What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Flacco.
Count so much money I can't even sleep. Man, I used to pray for days like this. It got me feeling weak. Pour four and fill the
So right now I have a build to show you guys. I've had it for a little bit, but I haven't really been able to show it, obviously, since I just started making videos. And I do TikToks, but I really haven't had time to show this car off. But today I'm gonna be doing a little preview of the car itself. So guys, just tune in and watch the freaking video, guys. For anybody wondering about part 2 of the Q50 rebuild, I'm gonna be doing that in the next upcoming 2 weeks, as I'm gonna go and fix the car, like do the rest of the stuff that I have to do to the car. And then after that, maybe catch some footage of all the car in one piece when I'm done with it all. You guys guessed the steering wheel, then you guys may already know what this is. It's a 2006 Infiniti G35X. All-wheel drive, obviously, that's what the X stands for. So the car has, I don't know if I could get this to focus, 144,921. So not bad, honestly, for a VQ. Man, I just want you guys to hear a cold start first, though, before I explain anything that's wrong with it. You guys do see that there's a couple of things on the dash. The car is hiding. I don't know what it is. You guys see it. It's not working. If you're a VQ owner, you know what the fuck this is. For the ones that really don't understand what I meant by that, so usually we all have an issue with the, sensor for the gas meter, and it just goes wonky sometimes, and we just never able to fix them sometimes. But yeah, and yet I still haven't even showed the outside of the car, so just give me a sec for that. But I got this car for $250, man. This car was for $250. I mean, can't really ask for much with a car. I mean, look, it also has a broken windshield. I did swap this door to a gray door that I had on the part out, because this one had gunshots and bullets in it. That's another story time I gotta get into. But pretty much it was a good deal all around to me. Clean title, 144K on the dash, original miles. Just interior wise, this was the first thing that stood out to me when I first got the car. It was a blue seat and a blue thing, man. Door panels. The seats were great before, but I ended up swapping this to these cream seats because they're just in a better condition than the other ones were. And ended up keeping the headrest. So, but I've been recently doing, work to the car and stuff like that, guys. So I've been trying to get the car back in one piece. The car, suspension-wise, is just terrible. It is on Megan coilovers, but, pretty much arm controls, ball joints, everything was just shot. Everything. Like, even the axles, pretty much, like, there was only one axle, which was on the driver's side, that was still in good condition. But regardless of the fact, AC works, radio works, everything pretty much works in the car. Only thing that, I've been having issues with sometimes is this M mode. For some fucking reason, the M mode chooses when the fuck it wants to work. So with my scanner, I have to sometimes go in and clear the code to be able to use M mode in the first place, or just get into M mode, which is just annoying as fucking itself. So, but I just, I recently just swapped the motor mounts and everything. But aside from all that, honestly, for $250, man, I really can't argue. Car's all-wheel drive. There were a lot of stuff, guys, that I just really don't think I should get into, just because of legal reasons and stuff like that. But this car apparently was in a case or something like that. Apparently someone shot into this car or something like that. I really wasn't 100% sure, neither did I want to know the whole full history. I checked the VIN and everything, and everything was good for what we would say. But this is pretty much the only panel left that was left from the whole problem. So, but if you guys can notice, maybe it's a little dirty. I might be tripping, but it looks like blood. There was like blood on the seats, and I just got rid of all that stuff and gave this car a whole new interior from a different car that was like $90K. So, but still,
stuff that gets you scared as fuck.
I know the car really isn't all that clean, but I did swap the rugs on the floor. They were originally like the same color as the seats, but I just really, they were so disgusting. I can't even begin to explain how disgusting they were. Swapped all that stuff. I still really haven't got to this yet, so don't judge any of the stuff that's here right now. It's like straight merch, you know, as a feature when you have all this stuff anyways. The service engine soon light is fuel sensor like testing, which I'll be getting into fixing that one of these days, and I'll make a video on that. So
This is the outside. I said it has the freaking gray door. I don't understand how the hell I'm gonna get that. There's a bump on the back. But like, yeah, I think that's where like a bullet went through or something like that. I really am not sure, but to be honest, the engine bay is pretty clean for the most part. It is on Megan coilovers, like I said. And on top of that, this is the only damages I've been noticing, you know. Radiator support is literally just smashed up. But belts, terrible. Need new belts. They did some type of, they try to, bro, I'm not really 100% sure what they tried to do with that. Yellow goop up all the way up in there and shit.
So the car does have an ABS light, the service engine soon, VDC off, and a slip light. So that in itself is really not all bad, because the ABS has something to do with the sensors in the front, the slip light. I've been having issues with the axle, where it's not sitting properly on the side of the transfer case, so that's something I've been trying to figure out. And then the service engine. So I'm gonna break down how I got the car in the first place and where I got it. Originally what I wanted was a car that could get me from point A to point B. But then when I saw that car, and I honestly did think it drove, but I guess, you know, it doesn't right now. So basically seeing the car online, I was looking for a car to get around, and I saw that car. He had it posted for like, I think 1,300 or something like that. I'm not even sure, I forget. So I offered him 1,000. You know, I wanted to go check it out to see if it drove, and, you know, take it for a test drive and see what's wrong with it. Because, you know, a car for $1,000, there's always gonna be something wrong with it. Then for some reason, I don't know, I get there, we're talking to the guy, I see the car just drives in. It drives in pretty loud, I'm not gonna lie. I'm seeing the car on the inside and everything, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, there's just so much, like, I'm not sure if it was dirt or like, it looked like, I don't even know how, I can't even explain it. Like, it looked like mold at first, but then when you get close up to it, after a while of seeing it, you notice it's blood. Like, what the fuck? So I'm not really sure if it's blood or not. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm assuming it is. So, but that's not even a problem, because I can really just swap out everything, like just literally everything, and just throw it all away. That wasn't an issue. What was an issue to me was where I walked over to the driver's side and I see the window, like the little window in the back. Like, it's not the main window that goes up and down, but it's the little window at the side of the door. Damn, like it's cracked, but there's like a hole in it, like, but the window is still in one piece. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, all right, it was shattered, not a hole in it. There was a hole under the door. That's where it's like, damn, where it meets to where the window is, the little window. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, all right, like, I'm gonna have to like lower completely, cause what the fuck, this wasn't even, I really generally didn't notice no bullet holes or anything on the car. I saw that, then I also saw a few other stuff that were just like, what the fuck? Then I started moving around into like the hood and stuff. I started noticing like the radiator support was like broken in half, but then I would close the latch of the freaking hood and the hood wouldn't close properly sometimes, and if it would close, it would like, I would be able to like basically push the whole radiator support down, noticing that the radiator support's not even holding the radiator that much. Backlights were terrible. Like right now, we swapped the backlights, but the backlights were literally terrible.
I think I have a picture. I'll put it up there. But literally, the lights were just terrible, terrible. For some reason, I ended up speaking to him a little bit. I was like, all right, you know what? Let me just test drive it first, and then I'll decide whether I want to offer him a little bit lower, and we'll go by that. We go to take off, make it up the light. We're at the light. I go to do a U-turn because if I go the other way, it's gonna be a bunch of bullshit. I decided to do a U-turn to be able to see if the car would be able to do good turns and everything. So I did the U-turn, and as soon as I did the U-turn, boom! Like literally, I didn't even make it across the light. I literally didn't make it, not even across the light. I did a U-turn at the light, and the car literally shit itself. Basically, the axle popped out. I'm not sure how the fuck on the passenger side, and I'm just hearing, like, I was trying to just move it out the way because we were sitting in the middle of the street, and it was just so bad. Like, having to just hear that shit just smack against the fucking transfer case and like the end of the axle that was left there, it was just so, oh man, it was so painful. That's not even the beginning of it. We get to talking after that. It was a done deal. I didn't want the car, I didn't even want to even deal with the car at all. I just wanted to give the car up. He goes, what's the least you give? So little by little, I was just sitting there kind of thinking about giving him lower price, to be honest, like offering him a little bit lower, because I came thinking that the car was going to be in like a little better condition. But that's the type of car you can go get at a junkyard, real shit. So I wasn't going to go for that shit. I was like, shit, bro, I'll give you fucking junkyard price, to be honest, because that's what he was telling me. He was going to take the car regardless. I was like, I'll give you junkyard price, which was like $400. But then we were going to do the deal, and for some reason, I go to looking at the title, and I get to see if I could sign it, and he can sign it, because I wanted to make sure that he signed it and stuff. I get to noticing that he already signed the title in itself. I was like, meaning he never really signed the title over to himself. He just pretty much kept it under the other guy's name and just kept the car, but never registered the car. So instantly I was just like, nah, bro, I can't really do the full 400 at that, because you already made up a whole big pile of shit with what you just did right there, and on top of that, I had to get a tow and all that other stuff. So it was like, nah, bro, like I can't do that four for you. I could go like 2. And he was like, shit, I'd take it. So then I was like, I'll just probably figure out how the fuck I can just fix the title and just sign it over to myself, and that's it. So, but I also did make him go with me to a notarizing place to say that he sold me the car. I needed a bill of sale, and I also was trying to get a bill of sale from the old owner, but at the end of the day, you know how that goes. It's just a lot of bullshit. So I already registered the car already anyway, so it's not even like, I just got to go get my fucking plates in PA, because right now I'm in New York. So yeah, guys, shit, I was like, fuck, it's a done deal already. Fuck it. For the most part, I just pretty much just got the car towed and towed it here to my mom's house and shit. I've been staying over here for a little bit, but I live in PA right now. So, guys, that's why I haven't been working on the Q50 also, because, the Q50's in PA in my garage, my brother's house. So, yeah. So I'm just going to slowly rebuild the car and just try to get it up in one piece. Right now, it just needs suspension in the front, maybe suspension in the back, brakes and stuff like that. I'm just waiting for all that stuff to come through, and I'll be installing that. Maybe I'll make a video installing it. Not 100% sure. If maybe somebody wants to see that, just put it down below in the comments or something. I'm going to be doing a lot of mods on this G35 right now, so tune in, guys. I hope you guys enjoy all the content that I'm going to be making, because I'm not only just going to be doing stuff to the G35, but I'll also be doing stuff to the Q50, and I'll probably be getting another build farther down the line when I have a little bit more space, because right now I've been going back and forth with moving to PA. I'm just going to be slowly rebuilding it so that I could just take it back home and reunited with its brother, the Q50. So yeah, guys. The Sienna. This one right now, I've been trying to do all the maintenance to it. Oh crap! And just make sure that everything's good. It has a couple lights on it right now. It has an ABS light and a check engine light, but simple stuff that I'm trying to get fixed right now. I'm not really 100% sure. I've been doing a lot of research what's wrong, but and I also have my scanner here trying to figure it out. But Toyotas, man, fucking difficult sometimes. I'm not really a Toyota guy, guys. I'm a Nissan. I don't really fucking deal with Toyotas. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time today, guys.
So I hope you guys like all the content, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, turn on post notifications. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.